Alright. Hey guys, this is John the Hedgehog here, back from another episode of Megaman X2. In the last episode, we defeated the giant mechanaloid, and we defeated Wire Sponge, basically the easiest Maverick in this entire cast of Mavericks. In this episode, we're going into Wheel Gator next.
Who is the hardest to hit.
Yeah. And of course, since we have his weakness, the strike chain, we should be...
Yeah, I think I remember, you can only hit him, and he does come out of the water, but he's the easiest to fight. He's the hardest to hit, but the easiest to fight.
Yep.
Essentially, if you get his pattern down.
Yeah. Also, I didn't say this last time, on last episode, I probably should have, but just for context, for the story purposes, this game actually takes, I believe, 4 to 6 months after you defeat Sigma. So that's that's where this game is placed in the storyline. Also, right up here is where you would find the Dr. Light capsule, but we cannot get it yet because I don't have the necessary equipment to do that right now. So, yeah, we're coming basically in a later episode. I'll be backtracking here, and I died under the death spikes.
Well, we will not showing that backtracking because it's boring and it is monotonous, and well, you don't have. I was gonna say you don't have to, but if you want to make the game
easy, because trust me, I'm just like the first X game. You want to get all the upgrades and the heart tanks and the sub tanks, because if you don't, it's gonna be a lot harder for you in the final levels, especially against Sigma himself.
Unless you're playing Rookie Hunter mode, which in some cases it's actually kind of mandatory, but it does not. It does not get away with spiked.
Yeah.
Still die in one hit.
Of course, that won't be for a later game though, because there is a game in the X series that actually there's an armor in a certain X game that allows you to have immunity to death spikes. But that armor kind of sucks though, because
kinda. Yeah, I think from what I remember, you can't even use weapons. You can only use a buster.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, like I said, in another episode, I'll probably go back and play this. Also, this is also mechs have returned in this game, and there's actually, I believe this is the first game that introduced many different types of mechs, which is another thing. Which is another thing we'll go over, and another time. I'll try and get them all. In fact, actually, I believe it's mandatory to get all the mechs if you want to get the super secret ability that you can get. Because if it isn't already obvious, just like in Megaman X where you can get the Hadouken, in this game you get another special super secret.
Sure you can.
And there's the heart tank, and I'm stupid. Okay.
There were spikes there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, but there's the heart tank. So yeah. There it is. Sorry for the inconvenience of me dying.
Minor inconvenience. Only minor.
Yeah. Also, as y'all can tell, Caleb is here with me. So probably right after, as of the time of recording this video, it'll be up right after I'm done recording. Today is the 1st of January 2021, which means Happy New Year's, guys. We'll probably be posting the video on my John and Friends Play channel, which I will link. I'll give a link in the description to that channel in this video, so y'all can check it out. And yeah. So without further ado, let's continue on the road to Wheel Gator. Also, I love whenever you punch that thing, like the ship starts exploding. Oh, and yes, just like the first X game, whenever you're in a mech, you don't take any damage from anything, so that's always a plus. So you know, whenever you want to save health, always try. It's always good to use a mech whenever you can. I'm not going for that yet because I don't have the necessary equipment to do so yet. But y'all know the heart tank is there. So. I almost died there. Also, as y'all, I think I mentioned this a couple of things ago. Okay, that's a hit. If you do get hit by hitting your death spikes, you do get invincibility frames, and the invincibility frames can save you. But like I said last time, don't you shouldn't really be relying on invincibility frames though to save you from those things. So mainly just try and avoid death spikes whenever you can. Anyways, without my failure, you know what I realized though? The compare and contrast between this game and X1. I actually I seem to be having more trouble with the levels than the actual Mavericks in this one, because in the last one I actually was having more trouble with Mavericks than anything, which is kind of shocking because I know Caleb knows that I don't suck at the X series. I'm actually really good at this series. So I mean
except 7, but that one is because he outright refuses to play.
Well, yeah, because X7 is the black sheep of this franchise.
No, it's not the black sheep. It's the worst. No, it's just not. It's just not. It's fine, but it could be better.
Yeah. So I don't. So like I said last Let's Play, I do not in fact suck at this game. I am very well good at the X series. So.
Although
yeah.
at some point it will seem like you do, depending on how many times you keep dying.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And that might be pretty common because, you know, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I definitely don't suck.
Nope.
Alright, this guy, no, he doesn't do it this time. Okay. Hey, oh shit, hole. Alright, don't fall off this thing. There we go.
Again.
Okay, don't fall off this thing. Alright, let's go. I think there's something right here, if I'm not mistaken. Well, there's a weapon energy that he probably didn't. Well, yeah. Oh, there's also an extra man if you went further over there. So, extra life. I do believe there might be something up there, but obviously for the stuff I don't go through, I will be getting the Dr. Light capsules in these stages. Like I said, it'll be it'll definitely be something different. Also, this keep these doors in mind. This will be relevant after we beat Wheel Gator, as you'll see. Because that'll be remember how I said there's the new characters Violence, Surges, and Agile. Well, after you beat the second Maverick, which in this case will be Wheel Gator, they will appear and you'll fight them. Well, I mean, you'll get a chance to fight them, and when you do, if you defeat them, well, actually, I probably shouldn't spoil it, but basically, let's just say an old friend will come back to visit us.
Well, I mean, either way, depending on if you don't fight him or you do, he still comes back.
An old friend.
Welcome, the most tedious one in the game.
Yep, you got Wheel Gator. And
you have to wait until he comes out of the water.
Yep.
What I believe is water.
Well,
I want to say it's water.
More of oil, actually.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. Of course, strategy here is don't stay in the thing for too long, and you want to try and lure them out. Really, what you want to do.
Yeah, there is a.
Yep. Come on out, Wheel Gator. There you are. I don't even think I hit him, so.
No, you're almost out of weapon energy. There are times where he will come out.
Yeah, but it's very few and far between. Honestly, this boss fight's kind of tedious. It's not really. It's not really hard. It's just tedious. Oh, and if he catches you, you have to like just shake your control pad to get out of that. That's how you get out of that. And of course, if you let him chew on you, you'll take more damage than you would normally. But of course, since I'm in Rookie Hunter mode, I don't take much damage, and as Caleb will probably tell you, I only do that for my own sanity, because without Rookie Hunter mode, these guys do a lot of damage. So, if you want a more challenge, don't play on Rookie Hunter mode. You want more of a challenge.
Yep. I'm playing my own game right now, so I'm not really paying attention.
Yep. Oh.
Yes! Save point.
I think they're already playing right now.
Collection of mana. Specifically Trials.
Yep. Come on out, Wheel Gator. Yeah, like I said, this boss fight, there's not really much to this boss fight, it's just really tedious and long and...
Boring?
Yeah.
It gets fucking boring at some point.
Yeah. So, Wheel Gator might, well actually, I wouldn't say Wheel Gator is a good candidate to be a good first boss, but that's probably, that spot's more really reserved for Wire Sponge, because Wire Sponge is not a challenge whatsoever. But anyways, down goes Wheel Gator.
The second Maverick.
Yep.
Also, let's also keep in mind this game is what? 20-something years old? It's nearly 20 years old, maybe more, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I would imagine, yeah, they're really, depending on some games, it doesn't really matter if it's spoiled or not, because you would have seen it at some point, but
anyways,
let's just say, if you had to beat 3 assassins by this point, as well be, you get parts for something.
Yep. I see now why Sigma fell at the hands of Megaman X.
I think we can leave the, let's just not.
He is quite formidable.
Yeah, although, you know,
I am not sure our Mavericks can hold him long enough.
I'm sorry. That's not an R, that's a 1.
We may have to intervene.
And they will get killed.
And yes, so now after we beat them. Oh, here's Dr. Kane, by the way.
I don't think they need voice acting. Trust me, it's literally just a couple.
Okay, what happened?
Please no. They can read it.
A group of Mavericks calling themselves the X-Hunters.
Okay, let's just stop here. Let's just stop. They call themselves the X-Hunters. But let's just stop and think. Just stop and think. They call themselves the X-Hunters. But they don't hunt you. Who in the... Hold on.
If you can defeat us.
Okay, I was gonna say, again, 1, we don't need voice acting for this. It's fine. They can read. But they don't specifically go after you. You literally have to find them. And they call themselves the X-Hunters, so it's like it makes you think.
Yeah.
So, hold on.
Dr. Kane, I have got to get Zero's parts back. Also, this is the game, so this is the first game that actually, it flat out states, yes, you can actually rebuild Zero. His, even though, yes, Zero did die in the first game, you rebuild him.
Yeah, and that's why this series is somehow dumb. Its story is dumber than Mega Man, if you believe it or not. Because they flat out destroy Iris, but they don't bother to bring her back.
Yep.
Okay,
oh, also, since I am...
Mainline, I should state that. In mainline story, they don't bring her back.
Yeah. Anyways, for the sake of my sanity, I actually am probably gonna go after the X-Hunters. As you can see on the screen, the X-Hunters are, as we call them, are in random stages. And remember that door I was saying you should be paying attention to?
Yeah.
Well, in those rooms, you will get a chance. You're not guaranteed it, but you're given a chance to fight them. And if you do defeat them, you get 0 parts. And let's just say if you beat them all and you collect all the 0 parts, let's say the ending might be different a little bit.
Just a bit.
The ending might be different. So anyway, let's go on to Bubble Crab.
What time is it?
It's 14 minutes.
Welcome.
Going to Bubble Crab.
Yeah, instead of man, they're now animals.
Yep.
Which makes... How is he a crab?
I don't know.
How is he a crab? I ain't seen no pincers.
Also, another thing about this level, actually, this game, and also this is actually the best place to farm for energy for sub-tanks. So, if any of y'all are wondering where is the best place to farm sub-tank energy, this is the place to be, and I'll show y'all where it is once I get there. And of course, unlike the original X game. Filling up energy, your sub-tanks is actually not that bad in this one. It actually doesn't take that much lock time at all. Alright, so what we want to do here is follow this thing. And of course there is a heart tank and a sub tank in this level. I will try to get them. I believe I remember where they are. I just have to get to them real fast. Well, there's this.
Can we pour one out for the Mario and Luigi series real quick? I know this is like completely nowhere near on topic, but
yeah,
let's pour one out. Specifically speaking, for Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, because that.
Yep.
If it's that, I mean, no, that was.
Yeah, this is actually where you go to fill up your sub tanks whenever you get them all.
But that'll be for later.
Yeah, but that'll be way later.
But as I was saying, you could literally just there
we go.
You're underwater. But as I was saying, let's pull one out for the Mario and Luigi series for getting the short end stick of Partners in Time, because they could have remade that game and actually done some good with it, but they decided to remake the best one. Which, I mean, when you stop and think about it, remaking either Mario and Luigi Partners in Time or Bowser's Inside Story was kind of a weird choice to do to begin with, because both games are I would assume Partners in Time is a little harder to come by.
Yep. Also, there's the heart tank, by the way. That's why I was trying to get to there.
But still, we all still appreciate the Mario and Luigi series for being
good. A good franchise.
Yeah, some are
too
definitely.
Bad. It's too bad Alpha Dream got shut down, though.
Although, granted, when you do stop and think about it, Dream Team was a good game, but it had a lot of things.
Yeah.
Paper Jam, missed ideas. Like, it solely missed ideas. One of them being Paper Luigi, which makes you think, why did they not include him? They said, oh, because something with 4 buttons, but they forgot that they did Partners in Time, which used 4 buttons.
Yeah, because there are 4 versions of Mario and Luigi.
2 versions.
2 versions. Also, I think this is where you get the, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is where you can get the sub tank. Oh.
You can't get it yet because you don't have the thing.
Actually, I think you need to kill this guy actually in order to.
You apparently don't have the thing for it.
Yeah.
So
well, anyways, if I miss any sub tanks or any abilities, I'll just go back and show you where it is in a later time.
Or you can just look it up.
So yeah.
But yeah. Paper Jam, I think, regardless, whatever game you're playing, all have their qualities, good and or bad. But from what many people state, Bowser's Inside Story and the original Superstar Saga are the best of the series, which really is not saying much because there's 5 games. And Partners in Time is in the middle. Yeah. And some would probably rank Dream Team lower than Paper Jam or the opposite. But either way, yeah, they went off on a very, I wouldn't say sour note, but a very, that's supposed to leak somewhere?
Yeah, hold on. At least I thought it did, apparently it doesn't. Yeah,
Keep in mind, you can only do this because he has Rookie Hunter mode on.
Yeah, and I believe this is where you fight Wheel Gator. Yep, Wheel Gator. The Bubble Crab.
We just fought him.
Yep, and this is his weakness, the spin wheel. We literally
just fought him.
And of course, his weakness is the spin wheel. Normally, if you don't have his weakness, what you would have to do is you would have to shoot his bubble shield enough times where it would pop. But since we have the wheel, the spin wheel, it'll just break right through it.
Seriously, like, is the crab part of him his shoulders? Because he has the laser thing on it? Because if so, that's freaking weak. I mean, look at him. He doesn't look like a crab. Like, you can give other, like, you can give other Mavericks, like, the benefit of the doubt. Even some from, I believe some, like, I think one of them is based off a vegetable.
Yeah, which is in the later title. X7.
Well, you don't need a cough, it's just say X7.
X7.
One of them has a voice actor and or actress you might recognize. There are a couple you might recognize, depending on if you ever play video games or just get really bored and decide to look up voice acting.
Yep. And also, for defeating Bubble Crab, we get the Bubble Splash, which don't be fooled by its name. This weapon is actually really good.
And it's called the Bubble Splash, so
actually,
I think it may suck.
It doesn't.
Kind of by its name.
Yeah. But anyways, that is all the time we have left for this episode. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe at the comment button on the screen, and hit that notification bell for some more awesome content. Next time we will be facing off against Flame Stag, because that is the order of weapon weaknesses. So yeah.